Hi, what fresh new multimeter design hell is this? The ANENG 626. It's a multimeter apparently. It measures volts, amps, ohms, hertz, non-contact. It does live line indication, diode, temperature, capacitance. It's smart. So yeah, let's take a look at it. 15 Yankee bucks and you can have this demon spawn from design hell. Here it is. Yeah, well, let's take a look at it. If anything, it's different. It's QC passed. Look at this. Some people were asking, can you use this as a watch? No, you can't, because there's no actual watch strap in there. But yeah, that'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Well, you can hang it around your neck like a wrapper. Anyway, there's our inputs. I was going to say they're not labeled on the side. There you go, input, com, and current down there, combined milliamps and amps. It doesn't do microamps, possibly. Okay, USB-C over here. And, okay, it's got built-in lights because, well, that's important. And look at the tilt-in bail. Oh, look at this one. Doesn't even stay up. Look at this, flapping around. Oh, God. Flapping around in the breeze, but it does stay there. Okay. We get a USB cable, we get a thermocouple, and just the regular cheapy ANENG probes. They're alright. I got this demon child for 15 bucks on AliExpress. Absolute bargain. Got here quick. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't do microamps at all. Does do a 60 millivolt range at 0.6% there. 0.8% on your resistance and your capacitance, you know. So, yeah, it's just your average low-end, like a $20 meter, except you can get way better bang per buck than this, you know, one with actual electronics capability like microamps. Anyway, it's smart. Look at this. Oh, it's got a lighter. It's got a LED there, does it? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can power this turd on. So, yeah. No, it's flashing. No, I need to charge it. There we go. We're charging up. Can we turn it on while we're charging? No, we can't. One of the things with having USB sockets on multimeters is isolation. So, are we going to have any isolation between the ground there and the comm over here? Because if not, yeah, good luck getting this thing certified. No, we're getting 5.8K between the ground over here. So yeah, that's not going to pass any safety standard at all. This one, does it give you, it's got a rating? Geez, I can't even read that. Hang on, I got to get into the fine print. Cat 3, 600 volts. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, right. If you believe that one, I've got a bridge to sell you. It links Australia and New Zealand. It's going cheap. Trust me, bro. All right, it's only been going for a few minutes. Let's see if it's got enough charge to... Whoa, look at that. Oh, it's a Bobby Dazzler. Look at that. As advertised, huge, bright, colourful, wanky display. Look at this thing. Oh my God, user interface. Hell. Can you picture the design review meeting for this thing? Oh, they were wetting themselves over this. Yeah, okay, well, there's our light on the bottom. I guess you can barely see that. Yeah, it's there. Okay, it comes on. Doesn't actually give you an indication on the screen whether or not your light's on. It's so dim that you can accidentally turn that on and you wouldn't even know it in the lab here. So I guess the idea of this design hell is that you've got your main functions up here, then you've got your secondary selection functions down here. Now we're in auto mode at the moment, so I guess select is this around here, right? No, select is up there. Okay, so we're DC volts, and then we can select, how do we select millivolts down here? H is hold, right? It's got none of that newfangled auto hold. So how do I select? Do I have to hold it down? Whoa, what is that? What the heck is that? What? Lead, blur, lead, live, blur, 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 blur. Is that part of the auto? No? What the heck? What the? It's going Burko. Oh, hang on. No, we're around to here now. Hang on. 1, 2, okay. So you've got to go ohms. Oh, these aren't secondary functions. like I thought, because of the different colors, blue and yellow down here, I thought, oh yeah, it'd have another selector button for this. No, you've got a cycle go around like this, and see, and so you want to go to diode between like ohms and diode, you got to go all the way around. We have entered an alternate reality, folks. Oh my goodness, this is design hell. What the heck? And why is H down here? H is like hold. So if we're on DC amps and we go hold, we've got H over here. What is H down here? What? Oh, like what? Okay, and if we go, like, say we've got a diode reading, we want to hold that. No, H there? What is H? It skips it. Oh my God. And you can't go in the opposite direction, but you can go turbo mode. And it comes with a free chocolate wheel function. You just hold it down and you don't know where it's going to, like a roulette mode. Boom, where's it going to end? Oh, NCV. Oh, let's do it again. Oh, let's hold it down. Boom. Oh, millivolts AC. Oh, Bobby Dazzler. Look at this. Oh, hurts. I think my head's starting to hurt, actually. This is awful. Truly awful. Oh, well, let's go around to auto and see if we can do something with auto. Oh my God. Okay, so auto, if I short the probes out, whoa, and it's, yeah, a continuity. Okay, well, there you go. And we've got a visual indicator around here. Of course, it's slow as a wet week in auto mode, but hey, let's go continuity. Let's test the continuity. Oh, it misses them. These are gold-plated probes, so I can definitely miss it. It's pretty loud though, and it does have the visual indicator. It's barely adequate. And because it has no range switch, it's one of these auto things, there must be relays in it, and sure enough, if it stops bloody beeping at me, I can hear it beep over, I can hear the relay clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay, ohms, range and speed. Oh, that's pretty quick. Wow. And as far as the angle of the screen goes, it's okay. I wonder how much current this thing draws to get the back. Oh no, there's actually a dead spot right about there. Why is that? Look, that's black. That is not the camera. I'm seeing exactly the same thing right here at this angle. It goes completely dark. Doesn't do it on this side. Doesn't do it around here like this. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it vanishes there, yeah. And, whoa, hang on, whoa, and it vanishes right there. Right there. Make the pain stop, please. Let's feed a 9-volt battery up the clacker, reverse polarity. Oh yeah, minus 9.5, there you go, did the business there. And the probes are offset like this because they're on the rounded thing like that. So they are a standard spacing though. So we can still, oh look at that, yeah, 10 nanofarad cap, that's bang on. 10K reference. Oh yeah, bang on. And I know what you might be thinking, Dave, well, if you've got a regular auto-ranging multimeter with a proper real man's range selection switch on it, well, you have to go through these different functions like this anyway. You can't just, like, jump from here to here. You've got to actually manually change the range switch, and they're just doing the same thing here. Oh, but oh, that one double bounced. And it looks like there's no manual range overhold on this because we've literally only got a select button which changes here. It's a completely automatic multimeter. Yeah, we've got a manual, reading hole, but that's it. There's no way, there's no other buttons on this. There's no way to manually select a range. So yeah, it's just one of these automatic multimeters, which I hate. They're just awful. And on top of that now, they've just added the hell that is this multicolored dial interface. Oh, I haven't seen a dial this bad since Dial of Destiny. But it was okay. Some of Dial of Destiny was okay. I kind of like the Archimedes arc, but you know, I did no, the one punch thing. No, come on. Nobody punches out Indy, especially a girl. So you won't.
I need to do this. Me too.
Just who are they marketing this turd to? I mean, like, I'd love to know, like, the minimum order quantity that they came up with and the design. Oh, I think we can sell a couple of thousand of these. Oh, that'll be, you know, it looks fantastic in the ad. Just, oh, look at the graphics we can make with this, the marketing graphics we can make with this thing. Oh, everyone's going to think this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. They've got to have one. Can at least sell a couple of thousand of these before we end the production run. It'll be worth it. No worries. Tool up the molding machines. And you might think this is a rubber baby buggy bumper on the outside. This is a holster, but it ain't. It's just part of the like double shot plastic shell here. So does the non-contact thing work? Yeah, it works. Kinda. Well, is this thing actually anti-burn? Well, let's find out. Let's plug in 600 volts. It's auto thingy in there. Let's go up to voltage range. Okay, 600 volts AC, and let's operate. Nope. Nope. It will not. No, it won't do that thing at all. No, that's probably due to its auto thingamabob. And it's now beeping. Oh, no, there we go. No, it's there. 600 volts. So, it can actually read 600 volts, and it's giving me an over voltage beepery. Anyway, it's reasonably accurate. Yeah, it milliamps. Well, the automatic range did not like that. It went over to switch to capacitance, and then it doesn't like me switching 1 volt into it. So, I don't know, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, hang on. Why doesn't the button work anymore? What? What? Hello? Oh, okay, press the power button and it goes, no? Oh, the power button goes back to auto. If you press power, it goes auto, and there we go. Then it switched, so you got a little bit confused there. That's a bit out, isn't it? 100 millivolts is bang on, though. 10 volts is significantly out. Oh, geez, that's terrible. Muriel? That's out of spec. And I know I turned it on before I took it apart, but, well, I was just so excited about this thing, straight like a bat out of hell, and, well, they don't feel like metal threaded inserts, let me tell you. Oh, I can just feel the cheap plastic just being eaten away. Oh, that one's tight as a nun's nasty. Jeez. And there we have it. There we go. There's our lithium polymer battery. There you go. 3.7 volt, 3.7 watt hours, 1000 milliamp hour. And there's our LED board up there. So they actually went to the effort to, you know, wire that thing over, and they've got proper little connectors and everything. Oh, look at that. A ceramic fuse. Wow, what a Bobby Dazzler. But does that have any sort of rating on it whatsoever? Where did that come from? Wouldn't trust that at all. So, yeah, little M205 jobby. It looks like we have a split jack down in there. Did it have... no, it doesn't have the jack detect thing. So, I'm not sure what's going... Oh, yeah, they are actually split. Look at that. There's 2 sides to that. Okay, I've got it on auto mode here. And if I plug into the amps milliamps... No, yeah, oh, yeah, it's a jack detection, so it actually goes over 2 amps like that. That's all right. Yep, and it goes back to auto. Hey, actually, someone was thinking there. That down there looks like the gigantic backlight they're going to need on this thing. And, oh, Melf. The Melf fanboys go wild, and there's our input protection. Yep, we've got 1 PTC, and that's all she wrote. None of that MOV rubbish. You don't need any of that in a Cat 3 600 volt multimeter, do you? There's our current shunt resistor there. We'll have to have a look at what chipset that is. That looks like it's probably the antenna for our non-contact voltage detection up there. They've got a reverse LED there, which just goes through the board, and that's what lights up on the front there. Yeah, no, yeah, now it's reading 0. Why was I not reading that before? And of course, there's absolutely no comms there at all. It's just, yeah, they're just taking the power straight across directly to the board. I just noticed something. There is no selection resistor on there at all. That is just bodged straight across there. So, yeah, good luck to getting that to work with certain power banks or whatnot. Is that the 4K I was measuring before? Because that's directly across the... It's directly across the USB, like the... whatever power is going to the input to that battery charger or whatever. What? This thing is literally spawned from the depths of hell. So yep, sure enough, this thing will not charge from an external battery pack because there's no set resistor to actually tell it what mode it's capable of doing. But the external power like that, just coming from a wall-wart plug pack USB, yeah, it can charge, so wah. But if we do plug that into the dumb USB-A, yes, we will actually charge that. But if you've got a USB-C power bank, which this one is input and output, forget it. I can show you that right now. Here we go. It's on USB-C, and let's plug it in. Nope, nothing. Not a sausage. So, yeah, USB-A or bust. Well, I just tried to pull that connector out, and both of the wires came out. Well, good thing I'm never going to use this damn thing again, isn't it? Okay, how much power does this thing take? Nominal 3.7 volts. I think I got it around the right way. And with that backlight, oh man, that's chewing a lot. 63, I'm accidentally pressing down on the button there. So 1,000 milliamp hour battery divided by 63 milliamps. Run the numbers yourself. Like, yeah, what do you get, a dozen hours out of the thing? Let's measure the charge current at 5 volts. And where it doesn't work, of course. But, oh, no, we're at current limit. Take the current limit up to an amp, do I? Really? Oh, yeah, 500 milliamps. There you go, it was just over. So, yeah, it's 400 and dropping. And the quiescent current on this thing, 2.8 microamps. There you go, that's all right. Let's have a brief look. We've got our input over here. As I said, we've got three 3 meg resistors in series there. They do that to get the higher voltage, and they've got the 2 MELFs here. They've got the 1.5K PTC. There's no MOVs on this thing. The Q4 and Q5, 2 transistor Zener clamp. I've done a video on that. And there's our relay switching, so I'm not sure under what modes it switches. You can probably bet your bottom dollar that the schematic for this is like straight out of the datasheet app note. We'll have a look at that in a minute. They've got a 24CO2 external memory here, so upside down, all the electrons are going to fall out. Got our crystal over here, but yeah, here's our chipset. It's a CR216, and it's got presumably, is that like the version number inside or something like that? So here's our charging circuitry going on over here. But those wires I ripped out, I could just, looks like, can I just solder them back in there? Maybe. And yeah, there's that inverse LED. You can actually see the cutout in the board down there, and this is the backlight. And how they're doing their that amp jack detection here. Once again, they've got those three 3 meg resistors all in series here, and just to get the high voltage, they're tapping off that, and bingo, it can detect, the processor can detect that you've plugged something into that jack. No worries. But I don't even need to show you the bottom side of the board because there ain't anything there. Anyway, let's have a look at the data sheet here. CR216M1 from a company called CrownRich. There you go. Is it a new player? In the CrownRichTech.com. I haven't looked at their website actually, but there you go. Sorry, it's not in English. But meh, it does a 4x33 LCD built-in. It works from 2.5 to 5 volts. It's a 6,000 count. I didn't even look. I don't care about the specs of these things. They're bottom of the barrel stuff. It's one of these automatic ones. You can't even manual range the stupid thing. Does it even have manual ranging capability? I don't know. So you can actually do like 600 microamp range. They just didn't bother on this. They don't want to put the extra jack in. You know, for the target market they're going for, which we still don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. Is it the rapper hobbyist market or something? I don't know. Anyway, so here's our schematic here. There's the E squared prom that's holding the calibration stuff. We've got the 8 meg crystal, which we saw. They're obviously just using the 10 amp jack input here. They're not using the milliamp. There's no milliamp jack on the thing. It's got transistor tester support. You betcha! All of us multimeter chipsets have transistor tester support. And here's your input jack over here. not best practice for your schematic. I've done a best practices schematic video. The inputs should be on the left. So yeah, this is probably the first multimeter schematic that I've ever seen that has the input on the right over here. Anyway, yeah, there's our input resistance. We just got our single PTC here, and they're obviously using, yeah, like a relay thing, you know, like they've got a relay in here. That's the only addition that they've added. There's, you know, the Zener diode input protection there, and Bob's your uncle. That's it. The rest of it just drives all the LCD stuff. And of course, on top of this, they'd add the battery charger stuff. But well, it's got a UART. There you go. You could actually get some data out of this thing. The chipset's just probably continually pumping that out. So technically, if you really wanted to, I don't know, you could draw enough current already. You could already put a little bloody Wi-Fi dongle in there, couldn't you? Almost. Anyway, I don't plan on testing this multimeter any further. I'm not going to do a full in-depth review on it. I just wanted to get this thing out of curiosity. There you go. They've just got it a normal LCD. Thank you very much. But ANENG have gone, oh, screw that. We're going to really go to town on this thing and design it for the gangster rap market. Yeah, nah. And it's called a torch. You damn, none of this flashlight, American flashlight rubbish. Torch here in Australia, and apparently in China too. So there you go. Yeah, I have no plans to do any more further testing on this. It's just, oh God, I don't know. Maybe someone might find this thing useful for something. I can't see in what universe that would be, but I don't know. They obviously were sat around design review meeting and went, does someone approve this? And look at all the marketing shots from it. They're just insane. They're just like, oh my God, like this thing's going to change your life. Yeah, nah. This is just a turd. I don't know what to, I hate it. I hate every aspect of this thing. From the form factor, the user interface, pressing buttons to cycle all the way around. It has the odd, nice feature like, you know, it detects the amps jack plugging in and it goes directly to amps. And I don't know, it's got fast auto ranging and the auto detection seems to work okay and stuff. But, oh God, no. Just no, I'm not interested in this thing whatsoever. Anyway, thoughts and comments down below, please. Am I the only one that thinks this came from the depths of design hell? And who the target market? Am I missing an obvious target market for this thing? I don't know. Comments down below and over on the EEVblog forum where everyone was already discussing this thing before I did this video. Anyway, catch you next time.